Hi, I'm Terry McDonald, real estate broker here in Charlotte, North Carolina, owner and creator of Charlotte Communities Online. And today's a short video, frequently asked question that I'm asked literally every day. The biggest question of the year is, how's the market in Charlotte? How's the real estate market, Terry? And I do hear it just about all the time. My answer hasn't changed much in these last 18 months. It's a strong buyer's market. Prices are relatively stable, and because the Charlotte economy is creating jobs at such a very rapid pace, I'm excited about our future. Looking back just a little more detail, 2007, as the country realized that there was a housing crisis, and then the subprime mess turned into another crisis. Charlotte sailed along pretty much unaffected. Standard & Poor's Case-Shiller report, they study the top 20 markets in the United States, and if you check with them, you'll see that Charlotte had appreciation in all 4 quarters. In fact, led the nation in 2007 in home price appreciation. And that's carried on into 2008 through the first 2 quarters as well. Even though the last month or two, Charlotte has lost a minute amount in their prices, about 0.2%. So the pricing is held strong. The sales, though, that's a different story, the number of sales. There's no question we've been affected by the national downturn. Sales started to fall off in late last year, and now in the 3rd quarter, so we are seeing 30 and 35% fall off in the number of sales, and that's continued also into this year. Once people hear this, the logical next question is, well, are prices about to fall? Is what the bad stuff going on around the country is about to hit Charlotte? And my answer to that's no. And I've got 3 reasons that I believe that. First is that Charlotte remains very affordable. Very, very affordable. If you compare us to, if you live in any other city in the country virtually, and you look at our city prices, our home prices, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's affordable. For those of you who like numbers better, there is a company that ranks affordability. They have an affordability index, and that's PMI, the private mortgage insurers. They watch 355 markets. Their index goes from 1 to 130. Charlotte ranks 114 on their index, which makes us the most affordable city in the South. And another company, Radar Logic, out of New York, they're definitely a Wall Street darling. You'll see them in the Wall Street Journal. They report that Charlotte, and this is an exact quote, is objectively the only affordable major market in the United States. So affordability is number 1. Number 2, Charlotte has had steady appreciation for the last dozen or so years in the 3 to 4% range. That's great, and what's interesting is we never had that hyper appreciation that you see in California and Florida, that bubble-like appreciation. Without a bubble, there's nothing really to pop. The third and probably most important reason, though, is what I mentioned at the start. Charlotte, and our economy here is just growing very, very strong. We create jobs anywhere between 3 and 10 times the national average. And this is fascinating. I told you that Charlotte led the way in appreciation on the Case-Shiller report. 3 cities had positive numbers in 2007: Portland, Seattle, and Charlotte, North Carolina. Very different cities, very different industries, but they all had strong local economies. Strong local economies that created well-paying jobs faster than the national average. So to sum up, it's a strong buyer's market here in Charlotte. There's a great selection of homes. With interest rates being low, it's a good time to buy a home here in Charlotte. And I think there are good things to come because of this strong local economy. So take a look at my blog, Charlotte Communities Online, or call me direct, and I'll see you in Charlotte.